We got Adam Calhoun. We were young. I feel like this is gonna have some shit to talk about, just because like the whole when we were young thing, being an old fat guy now, I feel like I got shit to reminisce on.
Social media, the poison, take your feelings and exploit it. If you don't get the life, somehow you feeling less important. You can't beat them, join them. Fuck that, I'll beat them and enjoy it. I built my own shit, it's only me who can destroy it. The devil is alive, look in the palm of your hand.
I like this right off the bat. Yeah. It's crazy when you think of how strong social media is nowadays. Like, I couldn't imagine not having it, even though I lived a portion of my life without any of this shit. I mean, there was at one point MySpace as I got a little bit older, but like, it wasn't what it is now, right? Like when you think back to MySpace, for anybody that had MySpace, in the prime of it, it wasn't the same thing. Like it was cool, like yo, top 8 friends, and like there was little shit like that, but it didn't have the same effect as like yo, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, liking people's photos and all that kind of shit. And it's like nowadays, like those likes mean so much, right? Like somebody posts a picture and it gets like 50 likes, 100 likes, and obviously you're not like a mega star or something like that, but like that's a good amount of likes. Like yo, a lot of people like this shit, and then you post something else and it gets like 10 likes, and you're like, oh. And you think about it, like, why did it get that many? Did I not look good? Like, you start to wonder shit like that. And I've 100% been there. Like when I drop something like a clip from a song and it gets a ton of likes, and then another clip doesn't get so many, then I'm like, well, shit, maybe that song's whack. Like that's crazy. And I totally could feel that. I'm AOL Instant Messenger. I remember AOL Instant Messenger. I had Yahoo Chat as well, because on Yahoo, that was how I learned to rap. I would go into the Yahoo chat rooms and I would freestyle. I mean, I don't know if I guess I would freestyle. It wasn't really great, but you'd hold down like your space bar or something like that, and it would hold the microphone. And so I would like jam a quarter or something into the keyboard to hold the microphone down, and then you'd play a beat out of your speaker by the microphone that you had in your obviously in your room, and then you'd try to rap, and then people would take turns and stuff like that. So I knew Yahoo Chat, AOL Instant Messenger, like the door opening sound and closing and like those little sounds that you'd get. I will never forget those sounds. I'd never forget those. I used to listen to music just to find a quote that I can put in my bio for AOL Instant Messenger or for my away message. Instead of saying like what I'm actually off doing, I would put like a quote, like a Jay-Z quote or something like that. Like, yo, those were the days, man. Those were the days. Now it's like, it's like nonstop overload with all the different apps and all the different shit going on. And you've got to keep up, and you want to get views and likes. And now it's crazy because now people be doing some of the wildest shit to get views on TikTok and Instagram Reels. And it's very saturated. It really, really is. It's kind of mad.
Social media, the poison, take your feelings and exploit it. If you don't get the life, somehow you feeling less important. You can't beat them, join them. Fuck that, I'll beat them and enjoy it. I built my own shit, it's only me who can destroy it. The devil is alive, look in the palm of your hand. Everyone you know on the phone, they post on Instagram. Little girls turn to hoes, exposed on OnlyFans. Know how to break the home, get rid of the only man.
Yo, that's so real too, though. Like, it's like so many people nowadays is like, yo, as soon as I turn 18, OnlyFans. It's crazy. And I'm like, I feel like I want to speak against it, but at the same time, if I was a girl, bro, I'd be spreading it all over OnlyFans. Like, yo, listen, I'm gonna try to get this bag. It's messed up because I don't think that it's something that should be happening. But at the same time, I would definitely take advantage of it if I was a female and I could acquire like, a following, and then I could just start posting some shit and making a couple grand, 10,000, whatever it is a month. Oh boy, stop playing with me. I'm all over it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. My man Pull Counter says, if I was a girl, I'd be showing my feet or some shit. At least that way I'm not all out. Yeah, listen, some girls make mad money just selling feet pics. Or even just doing like what do they call it? Lewds, right? Like the lingerie and stuff, and not necessarily being naked, which it can still be a little bit of an issue, but it's not as bad as just getting your shit clapped on camera in front of everybody. Like, that's when shit be getting wild. And then you get older and you have a kid yourself, and then your kid's in 7th, 8th, 9th grade, and then the kids is running up to him like, yo, listen, this is your mom taking back shots. Like, it's a different time nowadays. Like, you got to deal with all sorts of different shit.
Hoes exposed on OnlyFans, know how to break the home, get rid of the only man. We were young, I wish you could have seen. Running out the house, playing in the street. Didn't care what they were saying on TV.
like this hook. This hook is dope. It's got good energy to it as well, but it's just a factual statement. Like I do miss the way things used to be, but I do like now too. Like I like the technology, I like the access, I like being able to do YouTube and connect with you guys on a live stream, which back in the day never seemed possible. I remember watching the movie Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the dude was like on a video call, and I was like, yo, that's so cool. They're like video talk, like they're talking to each other on video. Like this is the craziest shit ever. And nowadays, everybody's phone can do that easy. It's like you don't even think twice about it. Like you go live now, I can talk. You guys are watching me talk to you. Like it's nothing. It's interesting how quickly it's all just changed. So madness.
Comments make me ill.
I didn't mean to pause right there. So he says, I like the world the way it used to be before they poisoned us and gave us all this disease. It is, right? It feels like a disease. Like you just you're stuck in the trap.
Miss the world and the way it used to be. Miss the world and the way it used to be. Before they poisoned us and gave us all this disease. Comments make me ill, I can feel it in my health. I'm my biggest hater, take these pills, now I can't feel myself. Why you rather see me die? Listen to the shit I write. I ain't a black rapper, I can still kill a mic. Run the jewels, keep your flowers, I ain't.
Okay, I like that. I ain't a black rapper, I can still kill a mic, Killer Mike. And then he says, Run the Jewels. Run the Jewels is so dope. I like Run the Jewels. Killer Mike, I like him a lot, but I'll be honest with you, LP, that's my guy. Like, that's my guy. The guy, the music that they make is extremely dope. This is, okay, I like that. That was a dope bar.
I ain't a black rapper, I can still kill a mic. Run the jewels, keep your flowers, I ain't trying to hear my hype. My mental health is fucked, all these followers and likes. Klonopin got me nodding, ain't trying to die tonight. Opposition rather see me fail, fuck them, get a life. Give my middle finger too, I got my hands tattooed. It shows the pain I've been dragged through. Hard for me to stomach like fast food. Take this shit away, it's past due. The bad moves, I'm about to crack like glass do. I thought we were bad, smoking pot in bathrooms. Now kids go to school and getting shot in classrooms. These phones are bad news. Take away the internet now and see what that do.
That's what we was just saying. Like, the shit is crazy. Like I said, you got to be nervous about all this different shit. Back in the day, you just had to worry that your kid was going to run into the wrong crowd and smoke weed in the bathroom. Or, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Now you got to worry that some crazy kid's going to come in and just light everybody up. Like, it's like the times have changed. It's kind of wild.
When we were young, I wish you could have seen. Running out the house, playing in the street. Didn't care what they were saying on TV. I miss the world and the way it used to be. Used to be. Miss the world and the way it used to be. Used to be. Miss the world and the way it used to be. Used to be. Miss the world and the way it used to be. Before they poisoned us and gave us all this disease.
Oh, I was hoping for another verse. I like this. I like this. This was an interesting song. I knew that when I saw the name of it, that this was going to be something with a lot of stuff to talk about, because shit has changed so much and it continues to change at such a fast rate. Like, I feel like in 5-10 years, we're going to be looking back at this period of time and it's going to be vastly different from what it is 5 to 10 years from now, especially with AI and all this stuff that's growing and stuff like that. It's like, it's a wild time to be alive. Wild time to be alive. I think Adam Calhoun he's onto something that a lot of us realize, that the shit is just wild these days. And it's just crazy to think that people don't get to grow up without all this shit. I couldn't imagine growing up in high school with social media and all these different things. It was bad enough that you were worried about your reputation in school, like face to face, and what people thought of you and not embarrassing yourself. But then take it to the next level and Instagram and all that stuff. Like, I'd be worried like doing something stupid at school because people might see it and then they could potentially talk about it to someone else. Nowadays, someone might record it and you go viral on the internet and you getting shit on from kids that are miles away from you. They don't even know who you are just because they saw the viral video of you doing something. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different time. It's a very, very different time. I will stand by this, and I will always believe this, is I think that music is probably the greatest thing that we as humans have ever created. I don't see a negative to music. Whereas other things, I feel like it's like the double-edged sword with a lot of shit that we've created. I mean, there's some things that are obviously very good. I'm not saying there's not, but I feel like music is just the most beautiful thing that we've put together. Like, it's therapeutic for the person creating it, for the people listening to it. It brings people together. Like, it's like magic. It's like it's easily one of the greatest things that we've ever done.